Hi, my name is Haley Waldrop, and this is Social Media Tips. Today I'm going to go over the 8 best ways to grow your social media following. I'm going to focus on Instagram and building a business page on Instagram and different tips and tricks to help your Instagram social media succeed. With the Instagram, I'm focusing mostly on business pages, not so much personal pages. More so we want to look at building a following, interacting with the audiences, and making sure that the business profile is successful. There are a lot of different ways to grow a social media presence, but I found the top 8 ways to do that. It really depends on what the business is and who the person is running the business to determine the best way to do it, but overall, on average, I found that these 8 ways are the easiest to do. So the first way is to identify your goals and objectives. You want the social media to know what your plan is, what you're doing. If your goal is to sell products, then you want it to be clear that you're selling products. You also want to be clear about the products that you're selling. If your goal is to sell 1,000 bracelets, then you need to make sure that your customers know that's a goal. Maybe offer a giveaway once you hit 1,000 bracelets. Maybe offer a shout out once you hit 1,000 bracelets. If you let them know what your goal is and let your audience interact with that goal, they're more apt to share you on their social media, to promote you on their own if they're trying to get something out of it too. The second thing is to let them know that you're human. I feel like it's super important to let them know that you're human so that they know that they're working with an actual person and not just a big corporation. Especially if you're a small business, people love to support local or to support small businesses. So it's super important to let them know that. I think letting them know that you're human is essential because if you make mistakes or, for example, back to the bracelet example, if you're behind on orders or something, you've made it known that you're not a factory, you're not producing in mass production, if that's what your goal is and your objectives are. So they might give you a little bit more grace with letting them know that you're human. So those 2 are ways to introduce yourself and your company and keep your company loyal and true to its roots. Another one is to keep your profile updated. The third goal, or the third way to grow the social media presence, is to keep your photos and videos updated. If you're constantly updating your profile picture, your cover photos, posting more photos on Instagram, posting more content photos, then people know that you're dedicated to the Instagram and to the business, and they're more likely to share your business and share your ideas because they want to feel like they're involved. It kind of ties back into letting them know that you're human. They know that they're involved in the business and that you really appreciate them and their support. The fourth way to ensure success on Instagram as a social media specifically is to post lots of videos. Videos of yourself, video of your face, videos of your products, videos of other people using your products. There's a thing on Instagram called Reels. They're short videos that are either supposed to be humorous or informative. You can pretty much use them in any way that you want. But those short videos, they're super personable. Let them know that you're human. It kind of all ties back together. Those short videos, they can be funny, and then you're interacting with your audience because they're laughing and they're enjoying the content that you're producing. Those short videos can be informative. If you're telling your audience about your product, maybe you're super strong on ethical and you want your audience to know that everything that you do is ethically made, everything that you do supports the environment, that kind of stuff. You can really hit those goals hard and your audience will know and your customers will know that you're actually passionate about that because you're taking the time to make little short videos and really interact with the customers on your page. The more that you post the videos, the more people are going to watch them. If you have 8 videos compared to 2 videos, you're going to have people on your page for a lot longer watching all 8 videos in comparison to just watching 2 videos. So the time that they're on your page is a lot longer. And if they like you and you're interacting with them and they're spending a lot of time on your page, then they're more likely to buy from you or interact in your services or support your business in that sort of way. Another one is to use hashtags. Have you ever been on an Instagram where the lady's making a post and she has 8 million hashtags? There's a reason for that. If they're promoting bracelets, for say, and they hashtag jewelry, hashtag economy friendly, hashtag environmentally friendly, all those hashtags link back. So if someone were to go on Instagram and search the hashtag, if you're using that hashtag consistently, your page is going to pop right up at the top. It's just a part of the algorithm. So using those hashtags, whether you think they're annoying or not, is super beneficial. It'll really help because anytime they don't have to be following you, they don't have to be following people related to you. If they look up that hashtag, they're gonna see your stuff, especially if you use the same hashtag over and over again. Another big one is to give reason. It's kind of ties back into the identify goals and objectives. But if you're giving reason, then they know that you're doing this for a bigger purpose. You're not just doing this for the money. Most people that are using Instagram as a business aren't just in it for the money. Obviously, the money is a big plus, but you want to be able to show them that you're putting reason. You're delivering necklaces and bracelets because that's your passion. And you want to make a big impact on each other in other people's lives, and you want to just let people know that this is the reason you're doing what you're doing. Another thing is, I had mentioned before doing like a little giveaway when you're identifying the goals. Like once I meet 1,000 sales, then we're going to do a giveaway. Doing giveaways just in general is a great way to promote your business because people are going to share your giveaway. People are going to tag other people in your giveaway to try to get more entries to get the free thing that you're offering. So that's a big one, is encouraging tagging. People can tag each other in Instagram posts and it pops up on whoever they tagged notifications, and then they're able to look at your page as long as it's public. If they're tagged by a friend, maybe they'll be more interested in looking into the products because people tend to trust their friends and trust who they hang out with. So I think it's super important to encourage tagging, and a good way to encourage tagging is to do giveaways. Interacting with the people, if they're commenting on your post, this is a big one too, the final one. If they're commenting on your post, then you need to say, hey, I see you, I hear you, I see your concerns, I understand what you're talking about, and here is our response. Whether it's a complaint or a compliment, you want to thank compliments and accept complaints. Constructive criticism is a huge thing in business. If you're listening to your customers and they feel like you're understanding what they're saying, they are much more likely to come back and order your services again because they feel heard and they feel a part of it. Also with the human, I'm sorry that this happened. This is a small business. Things happen. I super apologize for what happened. I know it's unfortunate. I know it's inconvenient. Let me fix it. That interactive and being proactive and being on top of it. If you say you're going to do something, following through, that's huge. If you have all these customers and you promise them that you're going to give them free returns or you're going to send them a free sticker and you don't follow through, you're going to lose your customers so fast. So it's super important to do that. you just really need to know how to interact with customers and make sure that you're following through on promises. And one of the biggest things, this might be an extra point, is produce valuable content. People don't want to be spammed. I understand that you're wanting to be interactive, you want to change and update your posts, you want to make sure that they know that you're human and keep them involved, but you don't want to just post random stuff. You don't want to be promoting other people every post, you don't want to be tagging people in every post. You want valuable content that relates to your business. This valuable content is going to keep people in mind of what you're selling or what you're promoting, and it's going to be able to tie them all back to being a successful business page. This has been Social Media Tips with Haley. Today we covered Instagram tips on how to run a successful business page. Thanks for tuning in.